Hello everyone, this is Clary from Shadow Moon Tarot. Welcome back to my channel, and today I thought to speak a little bit about the moon. To begin with, I want to explain that I come from the perspective that nothing is set in stone, and therefore neither the tarot nor astrology or working with the moon can tell us what will happen. However, they can all give us valuable information about the current energies. The way someone predicts the weather and say, oh, tomorrow may rain, so you may want to get an umbrella with you. So knowing what the current energies are could be beneficial in the way that um, you can prepare yourself better, and therefore either eliminate some risks or take advantage of certain opportunities. So today I would like to explain a little bit about the moon phases and one way that I work with them. I use this cheap notebook of mine to create this spread, and I have to say that I've been inspired by someone else's design that I found, I think, on Instagram, but I can't recall the name, and I've looked back trying to find the post, but I can't find it. So sorry, I can't give credit to the creator, but yeah. So I created this, and here I drew the phases of the moon. I wrote the name of each phase, and what each phase means. So, starting from the first phase, it's a new moon. It's the time of new beginnings. It's the time when we plant a new seed for a new project. Then we move to the waxing crescent, and it's a time where we set our intentions. When we have decided what it is that we want to manifest, we have to create the plan and the steps that we need to take. Moving to the next phase, the first quarter phase, it's a time where we take action. We actually put our plans into work. And then we have the waxing gibbous, where we have to refine our strategies and adjust our plans, because it's normally the time where we face the first challenges and obstacles, and we need to change things around in order to be able to manifest what it is that we want to manifest. The next phase is the full moon. It's a time of harvest, and when we have done everything right and we've been lucky, we can get the fruit of our labor. But often things may not go as planned. However, it's still a time where we gain something, and this is learning a new lesson. The next phase is the time of the waning gibbous, also known as disseminating moon, and it's a time for gratitude, having learned a new lesson or having received the fruit of our labor. Now it's a time to be grateful for. Then we move to the last quarter moon. It's the phase that we are currently in, and it's a time for release. It's time to let go of whatever doesn't serve us anymore in order to make a space for the new to come. And the last phase is the waning crescent, also known as balsamic moon, and this is a time where we need to surrender. It's a time to heal and rest and relax and get ready for the new cycle to start again. I like this spread or design because you can use it with a pendulum to ask questions about when it's a favorable time to do something or what's the best action to take or whatever. But also you can cast crystals or charms or runes here, or you can even use it as a spread and draw a card for each phase of the moon, which can give you either a reading for the energy of each phase or ideas about what you can do during each phase. Now today, what I did is I drew a card from my new Oracle deck, the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and as you all know, I really like astrology, and the moment I saw this deck, I fell in love, and I was like, yes please, I want it, but it was already out of print, so I put it on my wish list, and it remained a wish for a few years because I couldn't find any deck around at a reasonable price, and therefore it had to wait. But luckily enough, like a couple of months ago, they re-released the deck, and this is the second edition. And what I did is I drew a card from this deck, and I have to say, like, the cardstock is really thin and flimsy and disappointing, but the artwork and the context of the book are the same as the first edition, so I'm really happy I have this deck, although the cardstock is really, really bad. But anyway, to go back to the reading, I today is the moon is in Capricorn, so I picked this card from the deck, and it says about practicality. Now, if you have seen the previous episodes of my Astro Tarot series, you will know already that in a natal chart, the moon shows us, among other things, what we need in order to feel happy. And in Capricorn, we desire success, we desire recognition by others, and people with this moon combination are hardworking people, but they really need something to show to the world. And sometimes they may come from, this combination may show that someone comes from a family that has like a family business or fame or something that they have to keep going, and this can be like a burden to them. Because these people care about what other people think of them, quite often they struggle to express their true feelings because they see emotions as a weakness, and they don't want to look vulnerable, and therefore they find it hard to express their feelings, which is difficult not only for them but for others around them as well. So if this is the energy of today, then today may be a time that we have a lot of work to do, that we have set the goals too high and we struggle. We may feel overwhelmed by our duties, or we may find that we struggle to express how we feel and connect with others. This is what I would call like a heavy energy. But because we are in the last quarter moon phase, and it's a time of release, this is a good time to ask ourselves, what do we need to release in order to feel better? And in order to be more successful? And I drew a card from a tarot deck to represent Capricorn. And Capricorn in the tarot deck, as we all know, is represented by the devil. And here we can see addiction. So we need to ask ourselves, what addictions do we need to get rid of in order to free ourselves and become a better version of ourselves? It could be earthly pleasures, it could be maybe food and drink addictions or dependency on others on an emotional or financial level. It could be our desire for control and um, recognition and power, or it could even be um, feelings of anger and frustration. So today, have a look at the devil card and think, what does the devil mean to you? What do you need to release in order to become a better version of yourself and feel freer to do what you really enjoy? Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful day. Many blessings. Much love. Bye bye.